Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And the Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. It's just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They'll try to pass here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To throw, it's Lagway. The short completion of the tight end. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Back to throw again. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. You'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. Breaking free at the 35. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Throws it to the right. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback and all.
He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 20. Crosses the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Gamecocks will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They count the drive with 6 points. And they'll set up with PAT.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And it's intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
He finds the running back in the flat. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, South Carolina. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. It would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. And it's hauled in way downfield. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Trying to find room. It's Baugh. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Baugh. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he keeps it. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Second down play coming up. Back in motion now. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
And the Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Third down play for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaking tackles. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
To throw, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Clark. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Gamecocks will have to kick this away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's taken at the 45. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tight end makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. He's running out of time here. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He gets the first and more. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. The 50, the 40, at the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he threw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Makes a quick catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Broken tackle still going. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down to 17. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 26-yard attempt, should be automatic. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Always looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Lagway. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, what a grab! They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream, to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That sack sets up a second down and long.
Well, you're talking about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Grab down the middle. It's Ball. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Florida. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
That completion makes it second and medium. Tries to get it to the running back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the wideout goes in motion. Flying for the end zone, running right at the gut. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And that will give them the lead now. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It is hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Gets loose. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. The Gators will crank up the tempo.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. That's a strong stiff arm. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A change of direction. Important second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
With the catch, it's Hawkins. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He keeps it. QB draw. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. It's a keeper. He shreds the tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. stops it on the draw. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room in this drive.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quick throw to his receiver, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Looking to pass here. On the attempted trickery, backfires, and now it's fourth down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Pounding away with the run game. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
And the defense brings it down.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
You knock through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. Now the coverage team a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.